Hello all, this is Muhammad Abdul Qayyum. In this video, I am going to show how to redirect one server application to another server application without second time login. Uh, Here I given all the codes step by step. So we will follow this code step by step to develop this system. Okay, here I ready two system. This is server 1 and this is server 2. Okay, so my target is I will create some a link or a button where I click and I will go to the second server without second time login. Okay, let's start. Going to start the first is from the first step. The first step is here. There's a we have to make a URL. So I'm going to make an URL here, and for that I'm going already I take a region and I just change the region type is classic report and copy paste the code from there to here. And okay, the code is okay, I will explain it later. And then I just change the template here standard to curves, so the URL will be look like this. Okay, so at 84 go to another server. If I click there, what's happened? We already come another server, but it required to log in. Okay, so our target should be it not required to another server. See, we was input we make a URL here. All this data we make a URL, and when we click on this URL, then it redirects the server. So we click and it comes here, and our target is we will access this application without login. Okay, so now what should we do? Now we are going to a page in our destination application, and like, yes, we're going to create a page without anything. Number 8. Okay, destination this dis whatever I want to. Okay, click. What is the second step? Let's see, create a public page with this items, with this below items. Okay, we have to create a public page with this below items. Items are looking like this. So okay, we already created a page, so we meant it as a public page. Click here, public. Now create a region, and region name, no need any specific name. Test. Then we are going to create some item is like user sorry, user and branch code. Actually we will use 2 or 3 items here. Other items will be used only for passing data from our source application to destination application. Okay, our item is done. Okay, now our page will be like this. This page is the public page. This page number is 8. Okay, so let's go to the previous one. I mean source. Here is the what is the name, what is the application ID? Application ID is 102 and the page number is 8. so page number is 8. And when we request like this, this URL and this, then what happening there? Unable to find ID. Oh yes, there's a problem. That is like we are writing their items. We have to change the name, page number actually. Okay, now what's happened? Let's see. Yes, we are accessing in this application, but if we click on home, then it automatically log out us. Okay, so it's not complete yet. We click here, we're going to another server with our username and session ID. Okay, so now we have to do something else, that when we click home, then we have to go home, but when we click here home, we just, it's a for login. Okay, what is the next step? Then create process called authentication. Now we have to do something like for authentication. Okay, so let's copy paste the code for authentication. Where is the authentication? Authentication should be in the destination application. So let's go to the authentication and create custom auth. Now customize customize authentication, custom, and source code. See, where is the sorry, this code is not for here. This one is for someone else. Create process load before the authentication. So we have to do a authentication here, because first we have to create a authentication process here on before header. So create process, authentication, here the page number 8. Okay, it means when we redirect from this application to, from our source application to destination account application, it will be execute first before header, and then it means for authentication to access every page of this application. So we just create a process, and then the next step, we're going to next step, that is yes, dynamic action on, yes, if we want that our page will redirect, automatically redirect from this public page to our home page, then we have to create a dynamic action submit with submit event. Submit event and a branch where it will be go the home page. The home page means the page number 1. Okay, let's see now what's happening there. When I click there, it's come to the first, it's come to this public page number 8, and then it when it redirect to this its home page by this branch, it's we face this page because of it wants a login. So we do another authentication for this, for solving this problem. So create branch, select we already did it. So create custom auth, yes, it's the last step, step number 6. Okay, so create custom authentication with boolean return function like below. Okay, we are going to create a custom authentication custom okay, that's enough. Oh, custom authentication with what, with custom, and there will be return a function with function with boolean return, just nothing else, just a simple function with returning true. It's only for accessing our accessing our home page. That's enough. So what's happening there now, and is the, don't forget to copy paste authentication to the function name. Yes, we already did it. So now our task is done, we think. So let's see what's happening actually. We are staying in this server, and we click here, then we will go to the another server, this application test Kayum1, and this application is admin1. So click here, it's come to home page Kayum1 to home page. So it's done. Okay, let's see what's happening actually. uh, First of all, I'm going to describe all everything what's happening. Let's see. First step, we are making a URL with this URL. This is the application number, this is the page number, the public page number, where we access first, and then we create a public page number, then its session takes some variables. That means not variable, actually it's item name of destination application page. Then it's should be the username should be the common between this two application. In this case there is not common actually, so I write down the static. But when in production we will do this task, we should be mention this, we should be think about this, the username must be common. And then we take app session AI log ID. This the just for some other variable or other parameter, what we will pass our our URL. Okay, then we create a public page. Yes, we already created a public page, 8 number page, and then create a public page, and with these names like this. Here is the page number 2, so P2, and our page number 8, so we write down here P2 P8. Then create a process before header. We create this process for authentication, because when we access the public page, and after getting public page, we redirect to our home page and all other applications. So there needs a little authentication. Without authentication, it cannot access us to other pages. So we take authentication, and the dynamic action, then submit event, because when we redirect this page, it should be redirect. So we use this submit event and branch to our destination page. And finally we did a authentication in our authentication level, application authentication level. So I think it's not a big job, or very tough job. It's very simple something. and you can guard this code from here. This is my blog URL, and just search there like redirect one, enough, and it will become fast. Okay, thank you for today. See you in our next videos. Thank you.